What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another Square Golf launch monitor video where today we're going to be testing out the swing stickers that you put on the clubs. So I don't know actually how many of these came with it. I'm assuming 14, but when you get the Square Golf launch monitor, this comes in the remote package. There's some 3M stickers where you put on the clubs, and we're going to test it out. I haven't done this yet. I'm just going to put it on my 8-iron and not waste your guys' time of doing every single one. But I do have page number 13 here printed out from the user manual. Hopefully you can see some of this. But it shows you, I wrote down, it needs to be 20 centimeters up from where you put the sticker on, so I converted that over to inches, basically 7.874 inches. It needs to be around there. And it says, if you attach a marker to a golf club, you can measure club path and attack angle of your swing. The club marker should be attached 20 centimeters from the floor with the club upright as shown in the figure below. And it says, note at the bottom, the speed, direction, and spin data of the golf ball flight can be measured without attaching marker to the shaft. So this does lead me to a second point where I posted a video of testing out shot shaping, and someone actually commented, I have it written down here, which I'm going to do an updated video because I wasn't aware of this, but Tom Gee said if you put a reflective tape on the club, you should get side spin with a regular ball. I believe it's an estimated side spin when using a regular ball. There's a chart in the manual that lists all the combinations of tape, regular ball, dotted ball. So I also printed that out. Again, I'm going to do a separate standalone video. But this is page number 16 from the user manual. Shows you a chart of all the different balls and using a club marker or not using a club marker. And as you can see, the black dots, it may be towards the bottom there. So the black dots are actually being measured, and then the triangles are estimated. So basically what I was testing out in that shot shaping video was the dotted ball versus the normal ball shot shaping ability. But apparently, from what Tom's saying, I can attach these stickers. Again, I'm just going to do a single 8-iron. Apparently I can attach the sticker and use a normal ball and still get estimated side spin, which is pretty cool. But let's try this out. We'll take out one of these stickers. I got a tape measure over here. I'll bring this with me just to make sure. And it probably would have been helpful to prop it up on something, which maybe I'll bring my bag over just to prop it up because it says it needs to be upright. We'll see if I can hold this as I do it. So, it'll probably be easier if I have my bag over here. We'll go like that. I don't know if doesn't say anything in the directions if the sticker needs to be like a certain way, but right there, again, I know it's backwards, but right there is pretty flush with the ground. Maybe even there. That's pretty upright, and it's pretty flush right there. That may even be a little bit too high. Right there should be pretty good. So, it's saying it's measuring from the ground. And where is 7? So it needs to be all the way down. I'm just going to go, I guess, like right between just shy of 8, which is, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this tape measure, especially with how small I have it. Oh, before I do that, why I brought this up, I do just want to hit one single shot. My bag's in the way now, but just to show you guys, if I hit a single shot here, I'm just going to do a chippy little 8-iron. It's not going to populate any of these metrics. I have the video really small, so I didn't want to block anything off, but should have done that before. Sorry. We're just going to hit one single shot here, and it should populate all these numbers over here. Besides, well, it'll pick up the spin rate. It won't have spin access, but it shouldn't have anything here, just as a kind of a base test for the club stuff. And then as soon as we put the sticker on, that should populate. So just a little chippy 8-iron, or a Scold 8 iron. So it picked up the backspin, and it had launch direction. Nothing on the club though. It's kind of dark over here. I want to just take a double look over here on the screen. So ball speed, launch direction, launch angle, spin rate, no spin axis, apex, carry, run, total. Again, I scold that 8 iron, but no face and club data there. So I just kind of wanted to do that as like a start for the test, and then as soon as we put this on, those numbers should populate. And even though this is just a regular ball, we should start getting some spin access, and then we should have the club data once we put this on. So, all right, now let's bring the bag back and get the tape measure back out. And we'll go there, and it looks pretty good to me right there. Take one of these stickers out, 7.84, which isn't the easiest. It would have been nice if they made it a round number. So if they did the centimeters, I know they made the 20 centimeters round, but here in the US we don't use centimeters, so it would have been nice if they picked a number where it could have been just like 8 inches even or something like that. But I'm wondering how durable these things will be too. So we have you get 20 of them. There's 4 each on each of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So you do get a couple extra, which I guess is nice. And didn't really give you too much direction on how to put these things on, but we'll peel one off. Oh, so I was under the impression, does this go all the way? It must go all the way around then. I was under the impression that it like kind of stuck. There was like a flap that stuck out, but I guess it just wraps all the way around. I thought these things were going to be longer. All right, let's try to put one of these on. It's 7.84 with the club. Club is upright. So right about I don't know how precise this is. Hopefully I don't stick it on. It's in the wrong spot and then have to redo this. But right about, and again, I don't know if it's supposed to be, I guess it's supposed to be like this. So right here, that's just shy of 8 inches right there. I would assume this is something to where if you guys are playing actual tournaments in golf, that this is not allowed to be on your club. I remember, I think it was Hideki, maybe got in trouble for having those ball dots on his clubs. But so we'll try this out. We'll put the stickers back in the bag here. Put those away, get my bag out of the way, and get the so I don't know if I did that right, but if you can see this, I measured it just shy of 8 inches. It is reflective, so the club, that's right where I have it, and I wrapped it all the way around. Again, I was under the impression that it would almost be like there was it would be like a flap facing out. That's why I was saying I didn't know which way this had to be. I didn't know it wrapped all the way around. But let me get my gloves on, and then we'll try to hit and see if I put it on right and this actually picks up. Unfortunately, there's no the reason why I have to do this data mode on the driving range. You don't get any of the club data on the regular driving range, so maybe they'll do that in the future. But let's see if we get some of these metrics to populate now, and hopefully I hit a little bit of a better shot than that previous 8-iron. All right, look at that. So, face was 0.8 closed. I'm going to go over here so I can look at it. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. So we got spin axis, 4 degrees right. That again, that's estimated because I'm just using a regular ball right now. This is just, I just took it out of the sleeve. This is a brand new regular white ball, Callaway Chrome Soft. So this is just a regular ball, no dots. But as you can see, now that went 151, first real swing of the day. So don't judge me on that. But club path, 3.3 degrees out to in. We had right side spin of 423 RPMs. It launched left. The face was a little bit closed. We have dynamic loft of 28 or 25.8. We had a 4.9 descending blow, so we hit down on it, 4.9 degrees. Have the backspin numbers and the launch angle. That's really cool. That's really cool that you get the spin axis and now you get some of the side spin numbers too. Let's see. I mean, let's kind of test this. Let's try to hit a big old draw, almost a hook. So we'll shut the face down. We're going to aim way right. Oh yeah, so 1,965. And if you guys saw my shot shaping videos, I was getting up there to about 2,000. I had one I think was like 3,000 or 4,000 when I hit a big slice. That one went 157, and we had a 3.4 descending blow. We had almost 2,000 side spin to the left because I was hitting a big old draw there. 6,000 on the spin rate. Spin axis was 18 degrees left. This is awesome. So this basically, again, there's no, you have to be a robot to hit two identical shots to compare the club sticker with the regular ball versus no club sticker, or I guess with the club sticker and then the dotted ball. But this is awesome. So this kind of solves the issue. I was unaware of this, so that's why I'm doing another video. This kind of solves the issue of having to use those dotted balls then, because this is picking up, obviously it's estimated, but this is picking up side spin, which before when I was just using the regular balls with no sticker, it wasn't doing that. So this is awesome. I'm curious, the beep and the dots for it to come up took a little bit longer. But that makes sense if it's calculating and trying to measure more stuff. So let's try a big fade. Club face is going to be wide open. $3,800 right side spin. That's right in line of when I was hitting big hooks and big slices with the dotted ball the other day. So we had a 4.8 descending blow, dynamic loft of 31.8, 17 degrees out to in, almost 18. Face was open 1.6. That's really, really cool. Spin axis 26 degrees to the right. That is awesome. Let's go over. I'm just curious. That seemed like it took a little bit longer. I'm so used to having an instant response time. I just want to go over. We're going to quit this. And I want to go to the regular range now and see if we can do the same thing. So again, I mentioned it in the last video I just did. Before I came out here, I've only been using this thing. I just had this fully charged, and I've only been using it maybe 30 minutes, and we're already down to 38%. I don't know what the deal is with my battery if I got a bad one, but this thing, I charged it up 100%, the light turned off, and to even check it again, I let it sit for about 10 minutes, plugged it back in, and the light went immediately off. So it was definitely at 100%. And I came out here, and instead of being at like 90, 95, 100%, it started me off at 65, and now it says I'm down to 38%, and I've barely been using this. So I don't know what the deal is. I may have to contact Square if I got a bad battery, but that's kind of unfortunate. This thing is less than like 3-4 days old from when I got it. So, all right, let's go to the graphic and let's see if we can do the same thing now. Let's see if the shot's as instant, because now it's picking up some more information. Let's see if it's as quick to put it into the range, and then let's also do a big hook and a big slice again. So we'll start off, I guess, with just a regular-ish shot. So we had some side spin again. 156. That was a little bit chunky, and again, first couple swings of the day here, I've been taking a ton of swings over these past few days. Usually I hit this 8-iron to about 160, 165, so not super far off, but that's more me than the numbers we're getting. But we did have right side spin of 285, and again, you don't have any of the club data here on this screen, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Launched it 2.9 left. Some of this has to do with my start line, which I don't have completely figured out. I did, as the alignment, I align it every time I come out. I aligned it to this ripple right here, which if this net moves a little bit, or the screen, it moves a little bit, but basically like an inch or two to the left of this grommet right here is my straight line. But we did get side spin using a regular plain ball, which is cool. So let's try another big hook and a big slice, and I am even more impressed with the capabilities of this unit now that you can get. Again, it's estimated. If you use the actual balls, it's going to be the most accurate. If you use these dotted square balls, that's what they recommend. That way it's measuring everything and not estimating it. But that seemed pretty close. So they ask you, or not ask you, but they suggest you use their proprietary balls, which makes sense. But this is awesome. So you don't have to, with these club stickers, you don't have to do anything in particular. Again, if you're playing in tournaments, I would assume you're going to have to find some more of these and you have to take them off. I don't do any of that, so no issues for me. But that was pretty simple to put on. I kind of just did like as close as I could to about 7.84 inches. I just did it just shy of 8 inches. Doesn't seem like it has to be that precise. It's still picking it up, but this is awesome. Even a further capability, this is a very, very feature-rich, besides the battery, but very feature-rich device. So let's hit a big hook. This is awesome. 2,293 side spin to the left. Wow. And again, we're using a regular ball. I can't stress that enough. Now let's hit a big slice. This is awesome. So I'm going to do another video like this just to do an update, but this is kind of a 2-in-1. This is awesome. I thought that these stickers, all you would be getting is just the extra club data. All right, let's open this up, open the stance. Cut way across it, started left, slicing hard to the right. Wow. This unit keeps getting better and better. This is crazy. Oh, that was a shank. That's my one issue. I'm still not quite used to it. In the corner of my mind, in the corner of my eye, in the back of my mind, I know that this brand new $700 unit is right in front of me, and I seem to be afraid to swing as much into out or even as neutral, and I feel like I'm coming across it more, exposing the Hosel, and I've been hitting a ton of shanks because of that. I think it's just because I'm still not quite used to having a unit directly across from me, kind of in my line of sight and right in front of you compared to the Garmin behind you. But this is awesome. So like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys with putting all the different stickers on all my other clubs, but to me, I'm definitely going to do that right after this and start playing now all the time. I was anticipating, I've been saying I'm going to start using the square balls, everything from driver down to my approach wedge, and then use the regular balls for my 56 and my 60, just because the wedges that I have, kind of a double-edged sword, but the milled faces and the grooves are so sharp, you get a ton of spin, and I really like those wedges, but they tear up and they literally chew up the covers of the golf balls. So I'm afraid if I'm using those two wedges with the dotted golf balls, I'm going to deteriorate them way quicker. But I was planning on using the square golf balls from driver down to approach wedge, and then just the regular balls for my wedges. But now with these clip stickers, I don't even think I have to do that. So I can just use regular golf balls and get side spin numbers. Yes, it's estimated, but as you saw, like that was a shank, and we did the test of the big right to left and big left to right. It seems pretty close to me, and obviously going from a Garmin R10, way more accurate. So you color me impressed again with this unit. This is awesome. So let me know what you guys thought. Any comments, questions, concerns. If I missed anything, if I need to do anything differently, if you want to see any more tests, let me know down below. Happy to test out anything else. But I'm going to go ahead and put these stickers on the rest of my clubs. And for me, not playing tournaments, I can just leave them there. And again, I was under the impression, I don't know if I saw a picture or someone did it maybe wrong, but they had it wrapped around and there was like a flap. I thought there was going to be like an extra like half an inch of material, kind of like a flap coming out. But this, and I was kind of worried that would catch my eye down at the club, but you don't even see this. So this is awesome. They really thought of everything. All they need to do now is just add club speed, which I would assume they can do that. But that's the one main feature that it doesn't have. It doesn't have club speed. But if you have the stickers on it, I wouldn't be surprised if they can figure that out. But there you have it. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this video down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one.